Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a reel for beginners, and I'm even going to show you how to make a super quick transition. Let me take you to my desk, okay? Reels. I'm getting right to the nitty-gritty. In your profile, you are going to get started with Reels right here. This is one of the ways that you do it. You click on that plus sign, you go into Reel, make sure that the Reels button is toggled. How long should a reel be? It depends on the story that you're saying. If you can keep it short, because we have a short attention span, so keep the reel to less than 15 seconds because that's how long the story is. There are some times that you may have to do a tutorial or you have to say a story. Let's talk a little bit about music because that's super fun. And it's very simple. You can search any one that you want and you can even save some sounds. How do you save those sounds? When you're looking through Reels, right under here, usually it has like the song name or it says original audio if the creator was the one that made the audio. And all you have to do is click on that and save the sound. When you do that, it goes automatically into saved. And like we looked at there, when you are making a reel and maybe you just saved it because you were watching it, you can pull it up. Now let's talk a little bit about trending sounds because that's also important. You know that when you're on Reels scrolling, sometimes you hear the same sound over and over and over. That means that it's trending. But how do you know it's trending? Well, this little arrow, when you see that on the bottom by the sound, it means that it's still trending. So if you find it relevant for your business or your reel, just hop on the trend. Now I'm going to tell you my favorite secret ever. This one that says right here, 1x. A lot of us are not talented and we don't have acting skills, so it's very hard to lip sync, and this is how you do it. I like to go 2x, so I'm gonna have you try it because you might not know what I'm talking about until you are there, but you're gonna go to 2x, then it's gonna slow the sound down. In order for it to look realistic, you're gonna say the sound slowly. Like I said, you have to make sure to go try it, but make sure that you try this and tell me how you like it. Now, there are some Instagram educators out there that talk about filters and why they're not amazing, but look, it's okay to use a filter. If that means that you're gonna whip up a quick reel, then it's better than nothing if it's gonna get you active on social. So that's pretty self-explanatory. You go in there and all of the filters that you have saved will come up. I want to go into the timer, so I'm going to show you how to do so. It's going to be right here in the little clock, and you're gonna just figure out how long do you want it. So as you can see here in this video, let's watch it. So here I'm gonna make the video a little bit shorter. I only want it for 4 seconds, and then I'm gonna press it. Once I press it, the countdown is a 3-second countdown, or you can do it up to 10, and then it stops automatically, which is the coolest thing. So with that, you can do things like maybe you're cooking or making a smoothie or doing a workout. So let's talk a little bit about Align. So this is another really cool tool. It's right here on the bottom. Let's say that you want to do a transition, right? You want to do something like I'm going to show you right now. That video is going to align your face. Let's watch it align. And it's also, you can do it timer or not. So look, I'm trying to align. I'm going to press it. And then I'm going to rewatch it to see how, obviously this is an example, so it may not be seamless, but that's what it would look like. I want you to first record everything. Before you put words, record every video that you're gonna, or upload every video, and then the captions will come after. So that's an example of what those little bubbles will look like. First caption, second caption, third caption, and this is how you do it. It comes right here. So the first caption, you're gonna tap on it and toggle where you want it. If you want it to disappear, if you want it the whole time, well, you would just leave it. But if you want it to disappear, like you see right there, it disappears, you would just cut it where you want it to start. And then right here, you toggle these two. So if you take a look here, that one starts here. This one comes in when the first one leaves, and this one comes in when the second one. Can you do me a favor and hit that like button so YouTube can know to recommend it to other people just like you wanting to elevate their Instagram? Okay, let's go back to the video. So this is gonna be super extremely simple way to explain transitions. Think about just cutting the video and getting into another clip. That's what transitions are. So here's an example of a good one, a decent one, and a really bad one. Let me just tell you which one is the bad one. So if you take a look here, I'm gonna do a before and after, But when you do that, you see the hand. So that's what we don't want to do. And if you already did that, that's okay. We're gonna teach you how to get better next time. Don't erase any reel, please. So here goes a little better example. It's better than this one, but it's still, you can see it's not seamless. So let's watch the better one. So you're gonna see that you can't really tell. It's one movement. So how do you do that? Well, you're gonna record your video with your timer and everything that you just learned right now, but the secret is in where you're cutting it, okay? So if you take a look, we do both of them. The first one, you're going to cut it, trim it, right where you're in the middle. And then the second video, you're gonna trim it once you already started. So let me put it in other terms. The first video, you're gonna start and you're gonna cut when your hand is in the middle of your face. And the second video, you're gonna start and go when your hand is in the middle of your face going down. Basically have to do the same movement, and this is just a very easy way to do a transition. You can do it with a shirt, you can do it with a hairbrush, or if you tap. These are just quick tips to make sure that you keep in mind. Number one, scheduling time. Nobody has time to make reels. Maybe every Saturday that you get ready, you're gonna make some time to record some reels. You're also gonna make time to get inspiration because you may not be a creative person, and that's not a bad thing. Batch. Batching means making a lot of videos in one sitting. We're gonna hop on the trends because we want to be relevant and we want to make sure that our audience knows that we're with the times. Not every single trend has to be jumped on. And lastly, I wanted to give you one really quick tip. If you start today, the best thing they could possibly do is save your video and draft it at the same time. So drafts is gonna be right in your Reels folder. There's a draft and you see all your drafts, everything that you possibly have done. Now, you have to save your video. You can do that. Once you're almost at the end, there's going to be a little button that says save as drafts, but you're going to save your video to your phone first. You never know what can happen.
I hope that helped, and I really want you to make your very first reel or even add a transition to it. Transitions keep that attention of your audience. So even if you just try it one time or get creative, make a few other transitions and tag me. I would love to give you some encouragement on your reel or even some feedback, and I will see you in the next video where we'll talk a few best practices for reels. Bye!